guys, how you going? Tim here. Just bring along a ride with me and my mates today. I've just finished work and we're heading out for some lunch. So we're going to go through some windy sort of places through it's called Mundaring Weir. And yeah, some nice twisty streets through here and some roads and that. It's all through the bush. Got to be really careful though, there's always a lot of police around here. Maybe not so much today, but the summertime and that there is. A lot of bikes come through here, they come through here at some phenomenal speeds. I was one of them. I come through at speed, but now, you know what, I'm too old for speed. Too old. I like my licence. Yeah, so it's a bit of a windy road. It's where most of our city's water comes from, through the weir. Just going to go through here and that and meander through the hills, so to speak. These guys might overtake, I don't know. So we've got a mixed bag of bikes today. My mate there, he's on his TL1000 Suzuki V-twin, Tracy on her Bonneville, the mate further up Adam on his speed triple. Then we got Tony on his R1 and my brother's leading the ride on his 72. So a bit of a mixed bag. So heading through a place called Kalamunda, which is we go through a cafe and have a stop, have some lunch. I haven't seen any of these degenerates for a couple of months because of the virus and the shit weather we've been getting with all the rain and stuff, so it's good to catch up with them. This is just a small fraction of the groups that I ride with sometimes. Sometimes we go, there's 20, 30 bikes. I'm getting to that age now though where just small, more sort of closer groups are better. So also down around these roads there's a lot of mountain bikers. There's a lot of designated tracks and stuff for them around here. So that I don't know if you can see there in the bush, that pipeline there goes through to a mining town called Kalgoorlie here in Western Australia, which is probably about 600 or 700 kilometres away. So we supply all the water to them through these pipes. You can see that there. It's one of the longest pipe systems here in Australia. Comes out of the weir itself. Probably won't get to see much of the weir the way we're going around it, but yeah, there's a lot of little twisty roads and stuff. Excuse me, I need to rub my nose, it's going to get a bit loud. It's better, a bit itchy. Yeah, so it's going through. So for all you guys, you can see I put my speed screen back on. The reason for that is partly, even though they told me they were in stock, they said, yeah, we got them in stock, have it for you in a week. They got back to me and said, ex-America, 6 to 8 weeks. So other than having the big chunky bolt sticking out the top, I put the speed screen back on. So it's a winter's day here in Australia, almost halfway through winter. So now this is all like national park for us, so people come up through here and they have barbecues and family picnics and that kind of thing. Yeah, so we're going to turn right up here and go around the base of the weir. This is some really nice twisty stuff in through here. Cars generally go pretty slow, so it might slow us up a bit, but we'll see. So this is all just roads cut out through the forests. Another bike rider. They say 40 kilometres an hour, so usually the cars slow down to about 30. But some really tight turns here, so we all sort of spread out. During the summertime, this is really cool through here. It's all shaded. At the winter time, it's a bit fresh. So there's a bit of gravel on the road. Some really good tight turns, which is good for these sporties. Yeah, so we're coming down through here now. I don't know, the big chimneys in there, that's the base of the weir and the pump house and stuff. Left to right, so we're coming down into the valley. Probably not going to get to see it, unfortunately, because I've got to concentrate on everyone in front of me, but there's all the pump house and stuff down there, and I know it's probably, you're going, what, where? Yeah, exactly. It's just a blink of an eye and you miss it. So some really tight turns coming up. Where on those guys' bikes, when on my sports bikes previously, they were really good to ride through here. Yeah, so this is the base of the weir where they got the runoff bridge there, the pipeline. So in through there, you'll see car parks and stuff going in there. There's actually stuff in there. Oh, there's a big ass piece of paper. In through there, you can go in through there and park at the base of the weir itself. A few other people riding around. G'day, mate. So usually on this one, you come around on your sport bike, you fly around here. You can see it's a really good turn. The dog leg to the right, and the speed drops to 35 kilometres an hour, which you have to be careful of all the cars coming in and out. It's a very popular place today, but the weir's in through there. There's a big water thing over there. I don't know if you can see it. Can't really see it. Sorry guys, got to concentrate. There's all water down and through there. Yeah, so we're just going to heading back out of the weir now. We're going to go through some other twisty turny bits. Oh, just doing there, Brian, going over the white lines there, buddy. Everyone's friendly and waving today, which is nice of them. Wave back, eh? So we're not like you guys in America, we can just, everyone's on the wrong side of the road. Can't let go of the other hand. Geez, there's a lot of bikes coming through here today. A lot of cars. I've got to be really careful, I'm still technically running my bike in. Bicycle rider on the left. We have these ridiculous rules here in Australia, or Perth anyway, but we have to give them a 1.5 metre minimum clearance, else it's illegal. You can get fined, which is a bit stupid really, because all these bike riders take up a lot more road than what they really require. Oh, so we're going for the overtake. Okay, it's a bit silly. Looks like these guys want to scoot ahead, so I'm still technically running my bike and I'm not going to go too hard on it. Plus riding through the forest here, it's always a nice ride to meander. So up through here, you can see all these little tracks heading off here. Like in through there, all the cars in there, they're actually mountain biking tracks. So a bit further up here we've got a real dedicated area where they can go and practice and stuff. All these dirt tracks coming off, they're all gravel and stuff where we can't ride on them. But yeah, through the Australian bush. So we're really blessed with a beautiful day today. It's changing tomorrow. It's going to be very different tomorrow apparently, so I might be able to get out early in the morning and bring another video to you guys, but at the moment it's just this one for this weekend. When I get to our destination, I'll actually walk around my bike. I'll show you. I'll put a what they call a paperclip sissy bar on the back, which was an absolute nightmare to install, to say the least. Yeah. But it looks good. Makes the bike look really sort of a bit bulkier in the back end, and it's not a big sissy bar. It's not a padded sissy bar. It's just a metal bar that sort of fills out the back of the bike, and it does. It looks good. So yeah. Tracy's gone. She had an opportunity to take it, so she took it. I'm not really fussed. Brian's still holding back. So I just got to be careful of push bike riders coming out of the tracks. It's like Brian's being well behaved. So also too, I mean, when I say the police like to sit up here, and we have these hidden radar detectors. They basically sit on a tripod, and they hide them in the actual bush. So they're there for our protection apparently, to protect us. Whoop, last minute, good one, twat. So there's all cars in there. This guy's going a bit quicker up front now, so that's all good. So Brian just picked this bike up. It's a TL 1000. It's a project bike. So he'll do things to it, and I don't know, maybe keep it, maybe sell it. See what he does. But it looks pretty good for what he paid for it, I must say. A lot of cruisers out today, a lot of sport bikes. A lot of touristy people getting out and about. We only have 4 active cases of the virus here at the moment, so all our restrictions are just about non-existent at the moment. So I mean, that could change, as we all know, in the blink of an eye. Yeah, so our state borders are still closed. They probably won't be open until well, maybe October at this stage, November. Yeah, so down there to the right, down that street down there, we have a camel farm. There we have a camel farm. A lot of weird and wonderful things out through this stretch of road. So as we get up closer to the oh, there you go. There's the mountain bikes. There's a guy there. All these mountain bike tracks in there. There's like literally kilometres and kilometres for these guys to go through there and fall off and hurt themselves, which is a bit crazy because they're on this like red pea gravel, basically iron ore or bauxite we call it. So yeah, we're coming down through here now, and we're going to start heading through orchards. Through here, fruit orchards. We've got a very diverse city here. We've got like vineyards, orchards, just a lot of national parks. We're coming down through the valley now. You'll see and through there's all these orchards. They grow almonds, fruit, A lot of oranges, nectarines, mandarins. Yeah, see little rows and rows up through here, and as we come up through here we'll be going through another lot of orchards. So they have staging areas for the roadworks that they do around here. A lot of the farms and orchards have dams. So yep, so we're going to come through a really lot of tight twisty turns here, like really tight ones. So I'm just going to back off a little bit so I can see that, so I can get a bit of stick without thrashing the bike too much. So they didn't get that far in front of us. Yeah, so a lot of houses up on stilts here to keep them off the valley floor. Probably going a little bit harder than what I should. Nice big steep drive up to someone's house, top of the hill there. And down through here the valley just drops to like a riverbed. A lot of sort of twisties and turns and stuff like that. We're coming down to some real tight corners that sort of back up on themselves. A lot of houses up there on the hill. I don't know if you can see them up there. Hopefully my camera's in the right spot. There we go, some tight turns now. Another dog leg coming up. Make sure the car in front doesn't decide to turn left at the last moment. If you go left there, you go right through a lot more orchards. Oh, he did too. Well, I knew it. Some real tight turns. Got to be really careful with a lot of other cars coming through here. Another tight turn coming up. This one actually gets tighter as you go further into it, so they come around in the right gear. Just tightens up. Yeah, it gets a lot tighter. Got to be careful with other cars. And we go to another left hand.